Hi, good day to you, Sagittarius. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Gonna make a little bit of noise here as I draw out 3 runes for you guys. 3 runes. Okay. So we're gonna see what is it that the runes have to say for you in your situation. Okay. What is going on here for you, Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this is just a general reading for you. If the reading's not resonating with you, kindly look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. So Sagittarius, a lot of you are feeling very defensive right now. It's almost as though you've got this protective energy. Some of you are on the defensive side. Some of you are feeling very protective, almost as though you need to guard what is yours, look after what is yours, and not allow chaos to happen in your situation. We see that there is this energy of enlightenment as well, this energy of knowing that there has to be this balance and the end to certain situations, so that, things can renew and things can grow again. But you're also realizing that you just cannot accept things being the way they were. There has to be this change. But there also has to be some sort of harmony in your situation, some sort of prosperity, almost success. Some of you are looking at that in your situation. So harmony and success and things prospering for yourself. So there is this energy of this happening for you. So let's draw the cards here and see what is it that the tarot has to say for you in your situation, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, 25th of September. So if you come across this reading anytime, it was probably meant for you. But if the reading is not resonating, Sagittarius, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising. And those that are cross-reading, thank you for cross-reading. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, 8 of Cups. We see the Lovers, Gemini energy. We see 4 of Cups. We see 7 of Cups. We see 5 of Wands. We see the Sun. We are seeing Page of Swords energy. Yeah. So a lot of changes happening for you guys. A lot of movement as well of trying to move forward in your life. Some of you could be very hardworking and also realizing that there has to be this need for patience, this need for steadiness, this need for being practical with what it is that you are doing. Some of you could be very hardworking, but it's almost as though, as much as you would like things to be faster, you're needing to realize that you've got to be patient. There has to be this slow and steady move towards the changes that you are wanting. Some of you could be wanting to have more adventure in your life. Some of you could be looking for a new beginning in your situations. Some of you could also be realizing that, you are being very naive about certain things, and it's like you want things to change, and you are walking away from what you thought. It's like you took this step. Some of you might have taken the step and you're feeling very bored with this decision that you made, which you thought was going to help you financially, which was going to help you see the changes that you want in your life. It's going to help you grow as a person, financially and in all aspects. But it's like you made a career move in certain cases where this did not work out, and we see you, Sagittarius, wanting to walk away from the situation. We see you wanting to walk towards something better for yourself, and it's just like things are not working out. Some of you also are wanting to maybe realize that the kind of work you're doing or the situation you're finding yourself in is not allowing you the kind of time for relationships. And now you're looking at this, you're wanting to walk away, you're wanting something new, you are literally in search of something new. And then you have this beautiful Gemini energy. You could have a Gemini person in your space or not, but the cards have their own meaning. So you are looking for partnerships, for a relationship, but you're looking for some kind of romance in your life. And it's like almost as though you want to to make this choice. You want to make this decision for a relationship. But there is this energy of apathy right now. You're needing to contemplate what's going on. You could be feeling a little bit indifferent, maybe a little bit discontentment for some of you with regards to where you are in your situation that you are in. But you need to realize that you do have a lot of choices there for you. You do have a lot of options available to you. But some of you need to be very mindful of not getting caught up in wishful thinking and being indecisive, because I mean, you're wanting to move forward, but you are so undecided about where it is that you want to move to. You don't know what it is that you want to move to. You want to move to change, but you are so stuck with apathy within yourself that you don't even know what it is that you even want for yourself. Some of you could be very caught up in your head with conflict and drama. Some of you could be overthinking. Some of you could be also facing a lot of tension at the moment. There could be clashes of ego. There could be some rivalry in some situation, but definitely some sort of arguments is happening. Some sort of argumentative energy is unfolding here. And it's a little bit of a contradiction, because at the same time, you've got this beautiful sun card, this wonderful energy that, everything's going to be okay, that there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of optimism in your life right now, there's a lot of success in your life. So you've got this drama that's happening, there's choices that needs to be made, there's a lot for you to be thankful for, there's a lot of good things that are happening for you. But you also, maybe it's also on the surface, you're portraying that everything's okay, but you've got the situation of, where you're needing to be very alert. It's like you need to learn from your lessons, from all this. It's like some of you started a journey, and now when you're looking back, you're realizing that there's a lot that you need to learn from what has happened here. You need to take a moment to pause, to look at the whole situation, to be where you're at, where some of you are creating this fake happiness for yourself, and you're realizing that, there are lessons here that have been learned, and there's lessons that you've had to learn. It wasn't just about just jumping into things, but the reality is that you need to look before you leap. So Sagittarius, I mean, this is like a lot of things. This could have been a relationship that you walked away from, or a relationship that you've engaged in or walked towards, or you got involved in something where you made choices almost as though you made choices for the wrong decision, for the wrong intention. There was the wrong intention in some of these decisions that you've made, and therefore you find yourself in this place right now. A lot of things to be happy about, but there's a lot of things in your head that is just not going well. Okay, let's see what wanted to come out there. The Emperor, a very good card about using your head as well. The Emperor, Aries energy here. Let's draw. Okay, let's put this down here. The Two of Wands, Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, the Fool again, the Empress energy, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, and Five of Swords. Okay, you could have an Aries person, like I said, in your space, or could be just the message that the cards have for you. But this is also very much a point of where you are finding yourself in now, where you need to really take a good look at your situation. You need to also be very mindful that you need structure in your situation. You need to be very, very focused. You need to be very disciplined about what is happening, especially when it comes to making decisions, because you may have made decisions based on your financials in the past, but now you can really look at your steps now and make calculated risks almost. You can make decisions now from a place of maturity, planning for the future. But it's also important that you realize that some of you could be having a little bit of nostalgia about the past, and it could be some situation that is keeping you stuck, and it's preventing you from moving forward. It's almost as though some of you could also be resisting the urge or wanting to also leave home. Some of you needing this independence in your life, and you feel like you need to make these changes, but for some reason you are feeling very stuck, and you could be stuck in your head, you could be stuck in your past situations. Maybe you're trying to run away from problems, but you're constantly feeling trapped. And hence this Fool energy again, this energy of newness again. You really wanting to have this freedom. You're wanting to have this new beginning for yourself. You're wanting to be able to have more spontaneous situations unfolding for you. And it's like kind of like difficult for that to happen. Some of you could be needing to really take note of your abundance in your situations. Take note of the beauty in your situations. Take note of the nurturing in your situation. Some of you could be dealing with pregnancy. Some of you could be dealing with, prosperity, fertility. There's these changes, but changes that bring this domestic bliss as well to your situations. I see a lot of a domestic bliss as well, almost generational bliss in your situations. So you need to be aware that you have these wonderful things that are happening for you, and you need to focus on these wonderful generational blisses that you do have. There's a lot of fulfillment, there's a lot of emotional stability for you. You need to look at the domestic harmony that is here instead of focusing on the boredom and on what you don't have. Rather focus on what you do have, and be very mindful that you could be in a situation where, even though you might be feeling very stuck in the middle or stuck with your decisions, you could be in a state of denial about what is going on around you. You could be unaware about certain things in your situation. There could be information that has been hidden from you. So you do need to realize that, you know what, because of not knowing, you could be wanting to get into this energy of arguments and aggression. But also be careful that you are not being hostile, you're not taking on unnecessary stress. And even though you could be in the winning phase or the winning person in arguments, you know, there are better ways to deal with things than to allow things to reach this phase. Using your head, not your emotions, allowing yourself to be very balanced and calm. And instead of feeling stuck, rather look at the prosperity of your situation. Making decisions. Try not to be making decisions out of the need for excitement in your life, but really listen to your inner voice. Also, don't get stuck in the past once again. Allow newness and allow new growth and fertility and happiness and prosperity. Fertility is not just about pregnancy, it's about having new ideas. It's about being open to being fertile soil to allow something good to happen. And even though you want to win the arguments all the time, sometimes you need to realize that, you know, you need to just look at things a little bit more differently. Okay, let's draw another layer here for you, Sagittarius. Let's draw another layer for Sagittarius. Okay. You've got the Nine of Swords, you've got the Hanged Man. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Eight of Cups. Okay, so I'll batch that came out here. Let us see, what is this here? Okay, I'm going to put it down like this. The Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Wheel, Two of Cups, King of Cups, the Hierophant. Taurus energy here, Cancer energy here. Also got other water energy, could be in your chart as well, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So these energies could be in your chart, could be people in your space, but it also could just be, remember the cards have their own meanings as well. So we are seeing this energy here, sleepless nights, stress, some of you having nightmares, some of you also at a point where you're feeling quite full of fear and anxiety. And what you do need to realize is that a change of perspective is very important. You need to bring in this change of perspective when it comes to your situations. It's important that you allow yourself to look at things from a different point of view. Allow yourself flexibility and not wanting things to be the way you want it to be. Some of you might be feeling uncertain. Some of you might be feeling as though you lack direction. Some of you might just be feeling, you know what, I don't know what's going on in my situation, and I think I just need to run away from this and move to something more. You know, you need to realize that if you are going to be walking away from something, it's not just about abandoning your situations and trying to run away from your problems. It's also about letting go about letting go of situations that you are forcing yourself to stay stuck in. So you need to leave behind things that are not working out for you, and you need to search for the truth so that you can have this new beginning. Seven of Pentacles, beautiful energy here. This is an energy of you looking at what are you investing in, looking at what you are wanting to grow for yourself, looking at your harvest, your rewards in life, looking at also the progress that you're making. And you need to be very patient with your planning and with persevering as well. Some of you could be a bit out of step between your spirit, between your mind and your spirit, between what it is that you know you should do. But you need to realize that you do need to move forward. Some of you might be thinking of taking a trip. Some of you might be thinking of buying a new car or a car. Now, there could be this energy of this as well. But you need to also remember that you need to realize that you have got the success and you have got this ambition as well. You have this willpower and this determination to succeed. And you do have to face the changing cycles that are coming towards you and realize that you have these decisive moments that are coming up, and you know, it's like in your favor right now. You know, luck, Lady Luck is with you right now, and you need to look at that, and you need to look at the choices that you are making, because you could have this unexpected change of events for you. Some of you could be getting into new partnerships, new relationships, could be work relationships, could be a romantic relationship, but something that's really destined for you, something that brings a lot of connection for you. There's a mutual respect. If this is a love situation, which I suspect it might just be a love situation for some of you. Some of you could be getting into a job that you really like doing. Some of you could be wanting to connect with somebody that you feel is your soulmate, and you want to have this joining of forces. And this person is definitely very different from you, not your usual kind of person. Somebody who's got a very different energy from you, somebody who brings in this newness but also brings out the best in you. So you need to allow yourself to have this inner calm, this Zen attitude, this Zen energy. Be balanced between your head and your heart, allowing yourself to flow with this energy of love, allowing yourself to be very wise in your decisions. And also with this Hierophant energy, you know, Taurus energy, allowing yourself to seek out wisdom, allowing yourself to connect to your higher self, to find yourself spiritually, emotionally, you know, to be one with yourself and not to be so against. You're starting off here being against yourself with these nightmares and with these issues. But if you allow yourself to be calm, allowing yourself to listen to your inner voice, to listen to your higher power, to listen to your divine energy, your divine self, allowing this calm to flow within yourself, you will be able to manifest the change, because being in the state of chaos is not working for you, and you need to walk away from the way that you have been, and rather allow yourself to move on into a better energy flow. So Sagittarius, a beautiful reading here for you. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care and goodbye.